Hello there. Do you buy gift wraps to make a holiday presents? Here's a quick guide of how to replenish your caps the fastest way possible. First, I go to West Tek, since everyone knows this place pretty well. I think it is the most visited place of Appalachia for any player above level 200. I stored almost all gear to have more space in my inventory, and since I don't use backpack, I need it badly, and you will do as well. The timer is up and let's begin. Your armor of best choice here would be everything with weapon weight reduction legendary effect. Maybe a set of excavator power armor, but go as fully as possible, with batteries and everything else included, to have more space. The survival tent nearby will work as well. Your points of interest here are assault and laser rifles. Other stuff like pipe guns and hunter rifles can be sold for a good price, so better skip them. Here loot just everything, but there will be some workbenches to scrap stuff, and you can do it the same way. Personally, I run West Tek every time I log in, though normally I do it on my private world to make some recording afterwards. On public servers it can be looted already, and in this case you better hope the server or can run other places with mini hulks like Abandoned Town, Craft and Steel and so on. Here you just have a lot of them and you easily can farm caps, webs and some ammo. Besides, it is still the perfect place to farm experience. Just do it here, believe me, you won't regret. Behind this building you can find more of them, but I personally prefer to go inside and then go somewhere else if needed. When I'm lucky, my 1400 caps are all here. Will be the case today? Let's find out, but first let me loot these green bastards. And now inside. I do the same route all the time, and if you are very familiar with this location, pretty much you can skip the next 5 minutes. If you are new in the game, you'd probably want to see how to do it here, and after a few tries you will scrap some purifiers. The most horrible idea to make caps in the game, especially for players who are into camp building. The green water I've just passed is called toxic goo, and it is the best and easiest way to acquire mutations without spending caps. If you have all mutations, you will be much stronger than without them, but you can be mutated this way only after reaching level 5. If you go blooded, you will need them as well, whenever it comes to lower your health by radiation. Keep in mind that if you don't have starch jeans equipped and nothing that gives you some radiation resistance as well, you have a super high chance to get yourself mutated, but only once per server session. In order to get yourself mutated once more, you need to log out and log in back. Okay, now about this particular run and some basics. I accelerated some parts to make the whole thing faster, but anyway you can see the timer to get the idea of how fast it could be. The best time ever was like 8 minutes without looting. You need 300 pounds in your inventory to get enough assault and laser rifles for your day limit, so keep it in mind. As well you can pick up other stuff like miniguns or whatever you find pricey. I personally sell legendaries as well, since I have no problem with farming them. A while back here you could loot glowing meat from dogs, and with True Hiker and Good with Salt, I always had enough to get my 1400 caps back in the next session. And looted guns mainly were for scrap. Since Assault Rifle provides you with chronic steel, it's a pretty wonderful place to farm it here. Another important thing is this particular place I am at. If you stay here in sneak mode a little bit longer, more mini hulks can spawn, sometimes 2, sometimes 4, but I've noticed it a lot of times. Kill something here, go upstairs, and when you get back, there will be more. Here I quickly check if there is someone else and get moving to the next room. Some server lags make it a little bit harder, but never mind. Thank God, stealth still works pretty awesome here. In this room it can be a little bit challenging for non-stealth builds, but you can shoot some mini hulks from upstairs to make it easier for you. But since I could make it here with my brand new character at level 2, no armor, no stealth, I think everybody will be just fine. By the way, this place is where all mini hulks came from, and in game they are called super mutants. You can definitely get some mutations by consuming the liquid that made them look like this. So everyone who has a lot of mutations is a super mutant as well. And since it is a very important part of any build, everyone becomes a super mutant sooner or later. Just a peace of mind if you let me. Let's have a very good look around if there is someone else and proceed. Whenever you are done here, it is time to scrap some stuff you've collected by accident. Here is a Tinker workbench to sort out your junk, and you definitely need to get rid of low price webs like pipe rifles and everything you see at low price. Scrap them away and let's move to the last location of West Tek Research Center. But first, just let me kill them quick and loot more. Yay! Okay, here's an important part. If you are a newbie and have problem with sneaking, you will get detected on entrance. A lot of mini-hulks will show up and start to shoot at you. That is why you need a hideout or use another door from the last room, so keep it in mind. Another option is any vampire fast shooting weapon to survive the wave. You don't see it here because I am not detected. In this location there is no specific route. You just need to check every room to kill green stuff and make out of here. So let's proceed. By the way, how do you farm caps yourself to get 1400 from bots? And how long it takes to collect all of them? I've never searched for this particular topic and it should have been discussed a while back, but I made this video anyway. A fresh look on simple stuff. Hope it will help someone since the game has changed a lot and become more easier in general. If you see, I got myself over encumbered. But in order to not drop stuff, I will store some in my stash box using the survivor tent. I tried to avoid this, but had no luck as you see. At vendor, I will recover it back. So you should probably make sure to make a room in your inventory or just make few visits, whatever suits you better. As well, you can scrap some low price guns at the chemistry station you just saw. Speaking of how to sell webs for the best price, you need to max your charisma. I have something around 21 and that is enough for me. Use unyielding armor set, grab metals, hard mentality mutation. As well, you can use hard bargain per card. For non-blooded builds, I suggest to have an unyielding armor set anyway. With toxic goo you can fix it fast and red erase is just everywhere. Okay, done. It is time to store some stuff and for some just in case plan. I visit Solomon Pond to deal with Papa Hawk. In general, you can loot some gear that you can sell for 200 caps easy. Good morning, Papa, and good night. I loot him quickly and let's sell. I will go to the closest train station, White Spring. Now I need to recover some stuff. I screwed up a little bit because I took some stuff that has already been there, but I'm talking about 40 caps more and it is not a big deal. Finally, everything comes to this point. Hello. $26 caps left, but actually I forgot some grenades in my stash box, so I go to pick them up, and now we are done. Thank you, and I'll see you later.